For years, food dyes have made our snacks look more appetizing, our desserts more vibrant, and our candies irresistible. But not all colors are created equal. While red dye number 3 has been used in thousands of products, it has also been under scrutiny for decades. In fact, it was banned from cosmetics over 30 years ago, but somehow, we've still been eating it. The FDA has finally taken action to ban this controversial ingredient from foods and drinks. But why did it take so long, and what does it mean for the products sitting on your shelves right now? Let's break it down. What is red dye number 3, and why is it dangerous? Red dye number 3, also known as erythrocene, E127, is a synthetic food coloring used to create bright red, pink, and cherry-colored foods. It's been a staple in candies, frostings, cookies, and even some medicines for years. But here's the kicker, it was already banned in cosmetics and externally applied drugs back in 1990, because studies linked it to thyroid cancer in lab animals. If it wasn't safe for your skin, why was it still allowed in food? The FDA had concerns but didn't have enough pressure to act, until now. New research has connected artificial dyes including red number 3 to hyperactivity in children, behavioral problems, and potential carcinogenic effects. The EU has strictly limited its use, and now, after decades of warnings, the US is finally catching up. The question is, where is this stuff hiding? You might be consuming it without even realizing it. Popular foods to avoid with red dye number 3. Here's the bad news. It's been everywhere. Some of your favorite snacks and childhood treats might be packed with this banned dye. Here are just a few. Candy and gummies like Pez, Ring Pops, Brock's Conversation Hearts, and Nerds. Bomb Pops. Yep, even some Valentine's Day sweets are affected. Desserts and frostings, many store-bought cupcakes, icing, and sugar cookies, including some from Target and Walmart, contain red dye number 3. Ice cream and popsicles. Some flavors, like peppermint ice cream and Neapolitan ice cream from major brands, have been using it for years. Flavored drinks and dairy products, shockingly, even Nesquik strawberry milk contains red number 3. Other processed foods. Some brands of imitation bacon bits, canned fruits, and flavored beef sticks sneak in this artificial coloring. And here's the real problem. Companies have up to 3 years to remove it from their products, meaning it's still out there. But what should you do in the meantime? How to protect yourself from artificial dyes. So, what can you do to avoid red dye number 3 and other questionable food additives? Here are some simple but effective tips. Check the labels. Look for red number 3 or E127 in ingredient lists, especially in brightly colored snacks and sweets. Go for natural alternatives. Many brands are switching to natural colorings like beet juice, paprika extract, and turmeric to give foods a natural pop of color. Avoid processed and packaged sweets. The more processed a food is, the higher the chance of artificial dyes. Try to stick to whole, unprocessed foods when possible. Be wary of imported or older stock. Since the ban isn't immediate, some older stock may still be sold over the next few years. The good news? Many companies have already removed red number 3 due to consumer demand, and with the FDA's latest decision, even more brands will be forced to follow suit. Red dye number 3 has been in our food for decades, but now, the ban is finally happening. While companies scramble to reformulate their products, it's up to us to be more aware of what we're eating. The best way to protect yourself? Read labels, choose natural alternatives, and be mindful of what you consume. What's your take on this ban? Did any of your favorite snacks make the list? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications for more eye-opening health content. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your food.